Hello everyone, my name is Simon. Today we are going to talk about the advantage and the disadvantage of MySQL and the PostgreSQL. First, let's talk about the advantage of both database management system. For MySQL, it supports the features like master-slave replication or the scale out. It also supports the offload reporting or the geographic data distribution. Also, it supports for memory storage engine for frequently used table. And you can easily to learn and troubleshoot MySQL from different sources like blog, white papers, and books. And then about the PostgreSQL. The PostgreSQL has the ability to utilize the third-party key stores in a full PKI infrastructure, and the developers of PostgreSQL can modify open source code as it is lessened under BSD without the need to contribute back enhancement. And for the security part, the independent software vendors can redistribute it without a fear of being infected by any open source lessons. So after we talk about the advantage of both, let's talk about the disadvantage of both. So using MySQL, it has the limit to the asset complete. So the transaction related to the system catalog are not asset complete, and sometimes a server crash can corrupt the system catalog, and the use MySQL has no support for rows, so it is so difficult in maintaining for many users. And there are some disadvantages of using the PostgreSQL also. So using Postgre, it has no update facility for the major release, and the current external solution require a higher learning curve. Also, the stable storage is needed during the upgrade process. So, for example, if you have a large database and if you want to upgrade your PostgreSQL and you need double storage, but if you don't have double storage, you need to either buy a storage or upgrade your storage first, then to upgrade the PostgreSQL this system. So I have summarized 4 key differences between the PostgreSQL and MySQL. The first one, the PostgreSQL is object relational database management system, and for the MySQL, it is the community-driven management system. For the second key difference is that the PostgreSQL supports the JSON, XML, and others, but the MySQL doesn't. MySQL only supports JSON. For the third key difference is that the PostgreSQL is a complete asset compliant, and MySQL is only the asset compliant when you are using with the InnoDB and NDB. So for the fourth key difference is that the PostgreSQL supports the materialized view, but MySQL doesn't support the materialized view. So you may have a question, which one is better? So after we comparing both, we can say that like MySQL has done a great job of like improving itself to keep the relevant. But on the other side of but on the other side for the PostgreSQL, you don't need any lessons. So it also offers tables, rules, systems, customer data types, and a database event. So it is like certainly edge above MySQL. So when you are in a business with medium size or small size, and your most project are probably a web-based project, then I suggest you to use the MySQL instead of PostgreSQL. But if you have like higher size of business and a larger database, then I suggest you to use the PostgreSQL. But both database management system are good for users to choose. Thank you. That's it.